Nityanandam. With all auspicious blessings and grace of my Guru, I welcome you into this web series of jumping out of depression and suffering. Suffering and depression, like I was telling in my previous video, you need to just do completion. You need to go to the source of the suffering. Just looking of trying to ease the suffering from an outside source by watching movies or reading books, or generally diverting your mind by going for shopping or going to parties or sitting and just gossiping is not going to elevate or remove the suffering from your life, or the depression that you believe you are going through is not going to be removed just by diverting your thoughts. You really need to go inside, address, catch the source of suffering and complete with it. Next time you're feeling you're sorrowful or depressed, look in to where the energy is emitting from and see why you are feeling what you're feeling. I have a question based on this which I wanted to address in this video. This was just a moment, I'm just picking up the question. It's in Tamil. It says தூக்கம் வர மாட்டேங்குது மேடம், அப்படியே தூங்கினாலும் மைண்ட் ஏதாவது யோசிக்குது மைண்ட் ஏதாவது யோசிக்குது, என்னை அறியாமலே எனக்கு இன்னும் திருமணம் நடக்கவில்லை மேடம், நீங்கள் தான் வழி சொல்லணும். Okay, that's one question. And I really wish to address this because many people have been writing to me that they don't get sleep at night, and without their own knowledge the mind starts talking something. This is not just one viewer, many viewers have written to me asking me what I can do to have a good night's sleep, what I can do to stop my mind from talking. You really need to look in and complete why your mind is such a chatterbox. This chatterbox, is it really your voice or a confused collaboration of everybody's ideas into you, trying to tell you you are not you? Okay, I'm going to repeat this because I really want you to listen very, very carefully to what I'm saying. The voices in your mind is a complete chatterbox, goes on talking. But have you paid attention to that voices and seen which is your actual voice and which is a confused collaboration of complex understandings of other people's ideas and cognitions which your mind has absorbed and is now projecting it into you? Mind is like that sponge, a kind of the sea sponge. The moment you put this sponge in the water, it absorbs all the water, but it does not show that there's water inside till you squeeze it. Mind is similar. The ideas that you pick up from people around you in different circumstances, in different places, for different reasons, they get absorbed into your mind and they start squeezing and coming out when you yourself are placed in such similar situations and circumstances, and without you realizing they are not your genuine or actual thoughts. For example, you may be in a party or in a crowd where people are, let's say, criticizing someone, let's say cricketer. The cricketer has failed to perform that day, because of which India has lost the match. So the whole group is standing there and talking. Neither the group knows the cricketer, neither do they know why he did not play properly, nothing. They are just this presumptuous or vicious, okay, let me not put in the word, officious people standing around and passing judgments on a person they have never ever met in their life. And even if you meet someone in your life, we are nobody to pass judgments on others. So anyway, you're part of this group that is talking, chatting, criticizing, saying, oh, that fellow, he would have taken money and that's why he lost. Oh, that fellow, he purposely left that ball go to a no ball. That is why we lost. So much of conversation keeps going on. And there's a judgment saying that, oh, this guy purposely lost. He's not integrated. He's a cheat. He's a thief. I'm just using cricket as an analogy because it seems to be the most relatable analogy for a lot of people. So given that, you have absorbed all this into your head, and tomorrow, for some reason, something goes wrong at your work, you start thinking whether people will judge you as a cheat, even though you have not cheated. I hope what I was trying to tell about mind being a sponge that grasps all ideas and thoughts and squeezes out to you when you least expect it, when you are in the similar surroundings. That is why you will hear many voices telling you, no, you performed so badly in job, nobody is going to believe you that you really did it, that it was unintentional, or because of you there's been so much of loss, or because of you this paper has not been gone. Nobody is going to believe you that you did not do it intentionally. People are going to judge you as a bad person. People are going to judge you as a cheat. This has become a very common reason why our mind has so much of chattering inside of us. That is why our seniors, our elders always used to say, be careful of the company we keep. Always be in the company of people who have the highest of consciousness, not in conscience, consciousness, who always believe in going higher and higher and higher in search of bettering themselves in terms of either professional or personal, anything, anybody who's always looking to search and know more, who's open to learning the highest truths in life and living the life with grace, dignity and empowerment. But if you live the life of this kind of, with this kind of gossip minded, low conscience, mongering people, the same thing will start projecting in your mind. But imagine if you are in a situation where you always been around people who have highest of consciousness, who believe that everything is good in life and it is just our decision to make everything happen from inside of ourselves. So any situation you face, your mind will only tell you, you can do it. You just need to see how to do it. There is nothing called failure in your life. You are auspiciousness. You are successful. There is nothing called failure. This will keep repeating in your mind as a mantra if you start living around those people. But if you live around low consciousness people, then you are going to pick up those kind of ideas and the cheap mongering ideals of life. Life is not cheap. Life has to be lived with the highest of dignity, with the greatest joy of respecting each other. Not because I have to, because I love to. I love to respect all human beings should be the space from where we all operate. Then you will see the inner chattering to a certain extent will be reduced. But to do that, even to be able to identify that kind of people, you need to do a lot of completion. It's like people are writing, I'm not getting any sleep, so tell me how I can sleep, and I'm not married. You'll have to give me specific reasons why you're not able to sleep. Is it the pressure of the job or because you're not getting married? If you're not getting married and that is your problem, then you just need to tell your parents to find a girl, or you have to find someone yourself. I'm so sorry about that. And so I have another question coming in. I'll just get back to that in a moment. But if it is about stress at work or stressful relationships, then you need to address each of them from the space. First, you need to complete with the conflict that is inside of you. With the conflict inside of you, it will reflect in the other person automatically. It is the cosmic law. This is what Swamiji has taught us, and this is what I have experienced in life. The moment I complete with the conflict that is between two people, then I see the other persons automatically forget the conflict they had with me. If you want to be specifically personally guided into completion, please email me or leave your comments in box below and I will keep guiding you, or please ping me on Facebook and I will definitely keep guiding you. If you have any more questions, queries, clarifications, please leave it in the inbox below and I will get back to you. But I just want to address this question from a viewer who is asking, what is intuition and when can we attain it? Intuition happens when you start listening to yourself authentically with the depth of your being. If you start listening to yourself, intuition will start manifesting through you. If you want to know more about authentic listening to yourself, like I said, please ping me on Facebook or please leave your comments in the inbox below, or how to connect to you, because it is a kind of a, I'll not say workshop, a kind of an experience which will have to lead you through step by step. There are a series of exercises you need to do, and only if it is guided exercise, either on email or on Facebook or in this YouTube inbox, it will work most effectively only when it is guided by someone who has experienced it and who is initiated by Swamiji, my Guru, His Holiness Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda Swami. Further, if you really want to experience all this in its extreme dimensions and experience your highest consciousness, you should attend the Inner Awakening program. It's a 21-day custom sculpted life transformational program conducted by His Holiness Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda Swamiji in the Bangalore Adinam. Please write to us, email me, ping me with any comments, clarifications, anything at all. Thank you for tuning in. Nityanandam.